Switching gears, a play is showing at the Urbanite Theater in Sarasota that centers around two dwellers and a hungry coyote. John is with a special guest to tell us more about it. John?
Thank you, Scott. Yeah, Daniel Kelly joins us now, associate. Tell me again your title.
Artistic Associates.
Artistic Associates with the Urbanite Theater. Wonderful, our premier black box theater here in Sarasota. This is an intriguing title, and even more intriguing protagonist, I guess.
Yes.
A wolf or coyote.
Coyote, yes. It's a pretty wild show.
How does this unfold?
So we have two complete strangers living in this apartment complex, and they live very, very mundane, repetitive lives with no meaning, with no purpose, and they're really trying to look for their purpose and greater calling in life. And one night, this coyote appears on their fire escape. And so we see these characters face to face with this wild creature, and we watch them slowly develop a relationship with this coyote as it appears on their fire escape night after night after night. And the play really takes some wild turns and twists, and we watch these characters follow the coyote back into the wild. And it's a really wild play. It toes a line between a lot of different genres. It's a dark comedy, it's a psychological thriller, and it's a social commentary.
And you have an actor portraying the coyote as well, so it's got a little bit of equus thrown in there. Kind of thing?
I'd like to keep that a little bit of a secret.
Okay.
Playing the coyote was requires a little bit of imagination and some theatrics, but I would encourage you to come check it out and see how we put that coyote on stage.
I love your theater because, you know, it shows the kind of shows that you're not going to find anywhere else on the Suncoast. You're really not. And as a black box theater, it has a very intimate feel to it. Did all of that come into play when you decided to direct this show? I mean, do you take advantage of the intimacy of the theater?
Absolutely. I mean, any show that we are considering producing, we have to think, you know, how can this live in our space? It's a small theater. We have about 60 to 65 seats. You're right there on the action. You're with the characters and actors the entire time. And this show really does lend itself to be in a small, intimate space so that you can really be in this pressure cooker that we've created. So the audience is on the edge of their seat. They really are face-to-face with these actors who are then face-to-face with this wild creature on stage. So it does create a very kinetic atmosphere.
It's an interesting dynamic at your theater because you're at once so close to the action that you're involved, but at the same time, you don't want to make the audiences uncomfortable. That's a difficult line to toe for you.
Yeah, we do like to push the envelope a little bit.
Yes.
We had a couple theater goers that chatted with me after the show. They said, okay, we were on board for the first half of the show, and then you started pushing us away, but then you grabbed us and pulled us back in.
Oh, that must be fun
and
to hear.
And that's what we're trying to do. We are trying to push that boundary a little bit because it is about entertainment, but it is also about human connection, and it is about exploring the stories that we don't get to explore every day.
The dates are on your screen. Contact the Urbanite Theater. I tell you what, this is theater like you won't see it anywhere else in Sarasota, Bradenton, or anywhere else in the region as well, I think. It's extraordinary and exquisite theater. Thanks for taking a moment, coming in and
Thank you so
telling us
much
about your production.
Thank you, John.
We'll be right back.